Welcome to Gentle Yoga class on a Wednesday night. This is Katie, and let's start in a lying down position. So make your way to lie down on your yoga mat. Bend both knees, your spine will automatically release, keeping the natural curve in your lower back. And down by your side, palm facing down. Close your eyes for a moment. Taking a few calming breath. When you inhale, belly and chest rise like a balloon. And when you exhale, draw the belly button back to the spine. Setting your intention for tonight's class, bringing awareness that you have arrived on your yoga mat. So we're going to take a few more calming breaths here. When you inhale, belly and chest rise like a balloon. And when you exhale, draw the belly button back to your spine. Staying calm and relaxed. Now we're going to slowly wake up the body by wiggling your fingers and your toes, rotating your ankles and your wrists. Gently turning your neck left and right. Feel free to close your eyes and listen to my verbal instruction. Bring your legs together, point your toes, inhale your arms up and above the head, full body stretch. Exhale and down by your side, one more time. Inhale your arms up above the head, point your toes, big stretch. Elongate the body. Exhale and down by your side. Bend both knees, wrap your arms around your knees, rocking side to side. Coming into a big circular motion if you like, covering a bigger area. Massaging lower back and sacrum. Knee to chest also help people to relieve back pain. And reverse the rotation. Go the other way. Melt yourself into the yoga mat. Slowly come back to center. And we're going to drop both knees to the right side. Let it fall wherever it falls. Left arm out shoulder height. Opposite hand, opposite thigh. Bring the top knee a little bit closer to the floor. Hips automatically come soft. If your neck is good, turn and look at the left side. Stretching our lower back muscles. So we're stretching, strengthening, toning the lower back muscles to support your spine, especially if you have back pain. One more breath, and we're going to slowly bring both knees back to the center. Take an inhale first, exhale, drop both knees to the left side. Let it fall wherever it falls. Feel free to support your knees with a pillow, cushion, blanket, right arm out shoulder height. Palm facing down. Try to look at the right side, your neck is good. Stretching our lower back muscles. Creating spaces between L4 and L5. Just take your time here. We're going to stay here for a few more breaths. Or twisting position, help people to relieve back pain as we stretch our lower back muscles. One more breath, and we're going to bring both knees back to the center. Extend your leg, flex the feet, hands behind the kneecap. Staying here for several breaths as we stretch out hamstring. Let the blood circulate back to your heart, helping you with circulation, improving your digestion, sleep quality, energize the body. And that will increase immunity as well. So we're letting the blood go back to your heart. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. We slide the hand foot up the leg or grab hold of the big toes, lifting the head chest up. Tailbones automatically comes off. Continue to stretch hamstring. One more breath. I'm going to release the head down. I'm down by your side. Doing 3 rounds of leg lift. Take a breath here. First round. Lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. When your legs are 1 foot off the ground, bend both knees, lifting the legs back up. Take another breath here. Lower down with control for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. When your legs are 1 foot off the ground, bend both knees, lifting the legs back up to the sky. Take a breath here. Last round, lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Bounce it a few times. When releasing on the right side, bend the right knee. Right hands grab a hold of the right knee. So wrap both hands around the right knee. Draw it close to the chest or armpits. Inhale, relax the grip. Exhale, squeeze. Massaging organs on the right side as well as ascending colon. Anytime you feel bloated, constipated, you can try this method and see if it is going to help you bring some relief. Right hand on right knee. Using a gentle circular motion, massaging the right hip joint. 5 times one way, 5 times reverse. Feel free to close your eyes and listen to my verbal instruction. Now slowly come back to center to release half happy baby. Bending the right knee. Right hand on the bottom of the right foot. Inner arch, outer arch, holding on to the big toes or any part of the leg. Press down so that the knee is close to the armpit. Half happy baby. Opening up the hip joint. Stretching of the inner thighs. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Slowly, slowly release. I'm down by your side. Bounce it a few times. Repeat on the other side. Point the right toes up to the ceiling. When releasing first, wrap your hands around the left knee. Draw it close to the chest or armpits. Inhale, relax the grip. Exhale, squeeze. Massage your organs on the left side as well as descending colon. So anytime you feel bloated or constipated, you can try this and see if it brings you any relief. Releasing gas, farting is a good thing. It's all part of detox. Left hand on left knee, using a gentle circular motion, massaging the left hip joint. 5 times one way, 5 times reverse. Nice and slow. No need to speed up. Slowly come back to center. Half happy baby. Bending the left knee. Hands on the bottom of your foot. Inner arch, outer arch. Holding on to the big toes or any part of the legs. Press down so that the knee is close to the armpit. Half happy baby. One more breath and slowly, slowly release. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. And we're going to set ourselves up for the bridge pose. Bend both knees. Walk the heel close to your fingertips. Knees are 2 fists apart, equivalent to the width of your block. Press firmly on the mat. On the inhale, we're going to lift the hips high up, forming a bridge. Roll the shoulder in underneath your bridge. Interlace the fingers. Pull the knuckles towards the heels. Engage your core abdominal muscles, so squeeze your stomach in tight. Your quadricep and your glutes are firm. In other words, squeeze your stomach in tight, your thighs and your butt are firm, but not to the point of cramping. Strengthening the front abdominal muscles and the lower back muscles to keep your spine healthy and strong, especially if you have back pain. Now we're gonna come up on our tippy toes, so lifting the hips even higher up. Continue to squeeze your stomach in tight. Release the hands from underneath your bridge. Inhale your arms up and over, fingernails on the floor. Keeping your hips high up. Continue to strengthen the front and the back muscles to support your spine, especially if you have back pain. One more breath, and we're going to slowly release. Bring the arms back down by your side. Bring your heel back down. One vertebrae at a time, release the spine back down. Once you've come all the way down, windshield wiper, dropping the knees from one side to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. The knees don't necessarily have to touch the mat. Hip release. Now we'll open up and drop both knees to the right side. If accessible, walking the left foot outside the mat, left hand on left ankle. Now you're going to immediately feel the stretch here, left quadricep and hip joints. For those who wish to have more intensive stretch, outside foot on inside thigh. Dragging it a little bit closer to the mat. However, if this is causing you a whole lot of pain and discomfort, don't worry about crossing the outside foot on the inside thigh. Listen to your body always to avoid injury. One more breath, slowly, slowly release. Coming back to center, we're going to windshield wiper a few more times. Release any tension that you may have. And we're going to open up and drop both knees to the left side. Make sure the right butt stay down. If accessible, walking the right foot outside the mat, right hand on right ankle. Now you can stay here for more intensive stretch, outside foot on inside thigh. Dragging it a little bit closer to the mat. Now, if this is causing you a whole lot of pain and discomfort, don't worry about crossing the outside foot over. One more breath, slowly, slowly release. And we're going to windshield wiper a few more times. Release any tension that you may have. Now keep your knees bent. We're going to go into a figure four. Right foot on left thigh, flexing the right foot to protect the right knee. Loop your hand through the opening, grab behind the left thigh. Right elbow, push the right thigh out. Now you can stay here. For those who need more intensity, straighten out the left leg. Walk the hands high up. Pull the leg, close your body, and you're going to immediately feel the stretch here. Right hip flexor, opening up the right hip joint, helping people to relieve sciatica condition. Now, if you have very severe sciatica pain, you should be seeking professional medical help for diagnosis and treatment. One more breath, slowly, slowly release. Repeat on the other side. Left foot on right thigh, flexing the left foot will protect the left knee. Loop the hand through the opening, grab behind the right thigh. Left elbow, push the left thigh out. Now beginners, you can stay here. You're going to immediately feel the stretch in the left hip flexor, opening up the left hip joint, helping people to relieve sciatica pain. You adjust your own tension your own intensity to avoid injury. So you must listen to your body. Never force your body to do anything that it is not ready. Slowly, slowly release. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Hamstring stretch, point the left toes up to the ceiling. Slowly lift the right leg up towards the sky. Hands behind the right kneecap. Point and flex the right foot. Drawing circle in the sky, ankle rotation. 5 times one way, 5 times reverse. Sliding the hand further up the leg, lifting the hand chest up, head to knee, hamstring stretch. As long as you feel the stretch is good to go, don't overstretch to pull a hamstring. One more breath, I'm going to release the head down and down by your side. Nice and slow, with control. We're going to release the right leg back down on the mat. Once you come all the way down, bounce it a few times. Point the right toes up to the ceiling. Slowly lift the left leg up. Using abdominal muscles. Don't swing your leg up and down. Hands behind the left kneecap. Point and flex the left foot. Ankle exercise. Strengthening the ankle joint so it's not so easy to slip and fall. Drawing circle in the sky. Increase flexibility, mobility, reduce swellness in your ankle joint. So now we're going to go the other way, reverse. Sliding the hand further up the leg or grab a hold of the big toes, your choice. Lifting the hand chest up, head to knee. Make sure you're not carrying any tension in your neck, shoulders, or upper back. One more breath, and we're going to slowly release the head down and down by your side. Nice and slow, with control. We're going to release the left leg back down on the mat. Once you come all the way down, bounce it a few times. Double leg lift. Use your core abdominal muscles to bring both legs up to the ceiling. Hands behind the kneecap. Flex the feet. Let the blood circulate back to your heart. Sliding the hand further up the leg or grab a hold of the big toes, lifting the hand chest up, head to knee. Tailbones automatically comes off. Continue to stretch hamstring. Two more breaths. One more breath. I'm going to slowly release the head down and down by your side. And we're going to scissor the legs. So we're going to open up the legs in a big V. Feel the stretch in your inner thighs while we are opening up the hip joint. So when you're ready, we're going to scissor the legs. One time in front, one time behind. No need to go big and no need to go fast. Let's do another 3. 2. And 1. Slowly come back to center. Take an inhale and center, exhale, drop both legs to the right side. 1 to 2 o'clock. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. 10 to 11 o'clock. Hips automatically comes off. Continue. Inhale, center, exhale, bring both legs to the right side. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. One last set. Inhale, center, exhale to the right. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Slowly come back to center. With control, we're going to release the legs back down on the mat. Once you come all the way down, bounce it a few times. Bring the sole of your feet together. Let the knee fall out to form a diamond shape. And down by your side, palm facing down. Let gravity does its job to open up the hip joint. Now we're going to bring the knees together, drop them to the right side, getting ready to come up. Raise your right arm, making a pillow of the right tricep. So we're going to come lie down in a fetus position. When you're ready, use your top arm to push yourself up. Let your blood pressure get adjusted. Coming into a comfortable seated position to face the front. Now if you need to sit on the folded blanket, go ahead. Make yourself comfortable. Shoulders are relaxed, stomach and chest proud. Inhale your arms up, turn the palm out, exhale down. Inhale your arms up above the head, lengthening the spine. Exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale your arms up, tall and long. Exhale down. One last one. Inhale your arms up. Exhale down. Hands on your thighs, sitting up nice and tall. Stretching out the neck next, ear to shoulder, extend your opposite arm out. Using the same hand to guide or support the head. Lengthening, stretch. Relieve any tension that you may have. One more breath and slowly come back to center the other side. Ear to shoulder, extend the opposite arm out. Using the same hand to guide or support the head. Lengthening, stretch. Slowly come back to center. We're going to take an inhale to center, exhale, turn over, look the right shoulder. Only go to where you're comfortable. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Inhale, center, chin up, head back. And then chin to chest. Inhale, come back to center, exhale, turn over, look the right armpit. Slightly tuck the chin in. 45-degree angle. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to center. Take an inhale first. Exhale. Left armpit. Slightly tuck the chin in. 45-degree angle. Staying here for a couple of breaths. Release any tension that you may have. And we're going to slowly come back to center. Inhale the arms out. Chin up, head back. Exhale to close. So we're doing a seated version of cat and cow. Inhale to open up the chest. Feel the pinch of your shoulder blade. Exhale to close. Chin to chest. 2 more times. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. One last one. Inhale to open up. Chin up, head back. Exhale to close. Slowly come back to neutral. Shoulder stretch, right arm up and across. Pull back, creating resistance. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. One more breath, slowly release. Same arm up, we lengthen first. Place the palm behind your back. Use the other hand to guide the elbow. Tricep stretch. Chin up, eyes looking forward. Those who are more flexible, if you can bind hands behind your back, go ahead binding hands behind your back. And release, shake it out the other side, arm up and across, pull back. Creating resistance, chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. And release, same arm up, lengthen first, place the palm behind your back. Use the other hand to guide the elbow. Try to bring the elbows to the back of your head. If you can bind hands behind your back, go ahead binding hands behind your back. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. And slowly release, shake it out. Hands on the shoulders like epaulets, elbows in, elbows out. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Feel the pinch of your shoulder blades, opening up down heart, chest. Helping people with breathing related issues like asthma, allergy. Improving your posture. Now when you're in the center position, we're going to go into a full circle. Try to bring the elbows close together. Oiling the shoulder joints. And reverse. Slowly, slowly release. Shake it out. Wrist rotation. 10 times one way, 10 times reverse. Loosen up the wrist joint. Forward, backwards, backing dog. Increase flexibility and mobility in your joint. Change light bulbs, give it a shake, gently. And shake, shake, shake. Slowly come back to center, hands on the thighs, take a breath here, wait for everybody. And then we're going to inhale the arms up to lengthen, exhale, bend towards the right side. Bending the lower arm, top arm is the crescent moon. Chin is away from the body, looking up, coming into a gentle side bend. Inhale, arms up to lengthen, exhale to the other side. Bending the lower arm, top arm is a crescent moon. Get a little bit deeper in your side bend. Now we're going to slowly come back up, lengthening the spine and center. Exhale, twist. Give yourself a hug. Opposite hand, opposite shoulder. Wrap the back arm around your waist. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder, looking at the back. Turning the neck as well. Stretching your lower back muscles. Massaging internal organs. Helping you to digest and detox. Now we slowly bring the body back to center. Inhale, arms up to lengthen. Exhale, twist. Give yourself a hug. Opposite hand, opposite shoulder. Wrap the back arm around your waist. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder, looking at the back. Turning the neck as well. Now inhale, arms up, lengthen again. Exhale, twist. And this time I'm going to do opposite hand, opposite thigh. You can place the back hand around your waist or just behind your spine. Using your exhale breath to turn a little bit more, turning the neck as well. And we're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the body back to center. Don't let go of the front hand. Inhale the other arm up, forming a crescent, looking up. And release the other side. Opposite hand, opposite thigh. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine or wrap around your waist. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder, looking at the back. Using your exhale breath to turn a little bit more. As we stretch our lower back muscles, massaging internal organs, helping you to digest and detox. Now we'll slowly bring the body back to center. Don't let go of the front hand. Inhale the other arm up, forming a crescent, looking up. And release. Hands on your thighs, sitting up nice and tall. Starting our small circle, we're going to go into torso turn. Moving your shoulders as well if you like. Warming up the spine. When you're in the center position, we're gonna go the other way, reverse, touching our four corner of your space. Slowly come back to center. Inhale your arms up to lengthen. Exhale, bow down. Walking the fingers forward, elbows off the mat, shoulders relax, forehead down. Lengthening the spine. Neck and spine in one straight line. Chin is away from the body. One more breath, and we're going to slowly walking the hands back. Now we're going to come to a neutral tabletop. So take your time to set up. Those who need knee support, feel free to place your knees on top of the folded towel or blanket. Coming into a neutral tabletop, spread out your finger, align the wrist with the shoulder, knees underneath the hip, palm of the feet on the mat, neutral spine. When you're ready, inhale, drop your belly, chin up, look up into a cow. Exhale, round your back as much as you can. Pull your belly in tight, looking down into a cat. So we're gonna do this a few times. At your own breath and your own pace. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Connecting your breath with your movement. Creating spaces between vertebrae. Cat and cow also help people to relieve back pain. 2 more times. And one last one. Slowly come back to center, swaying side to side, release tension in your wrist. Bring the right leg outside of the mat, tapping it side to side for 5 times. Feel the length in the side of your body. Be mindful for those who have wrist, knee issues. Once you're done, slowly release. Swaying side to side, release tension in your wrist. Repeat on the other side. Bring the right leg outside of the mat, tapping it side to side. Feel the length in the side of your body. 5 times at your own breath and your own pace. Once you're done, slowly come back to neutral, swaying side to side. Lifting the right knee up, bottom of your foot towards the sky. Push the sky away for 5 times. When you're done, slowly release. Swing side to side and repeat on the other side. Lifting the right knee up. Hip height. Bottom of your foot towards the sky. Pushing the sky away for 5 times. When you're done, slowly release. Swing side to side. Now we're lifting the right leg up and we're gonna small little kick for 5 times. Squeeze your butt in tight. So we're working on the big muscle, the glutes. Firming up your butt. 5 times. After you're done, slowly release and repeat on the other side. Lifting the right leg up. Small little kick, 5 times. Squeeze your butt in tight. And when you're done, slowly release. Now we're going to step back into a child pose. Release any tension that you may have in your wrist. Sinking the hip down onto the heels. Walking the fingers forward. Elbows off the mat. Try to lower the hip down as much as you can. Feel free to rest the forehead on stacked hands, stacked fists, or on your yoga block. And this will help you to sink the hip a little bit closer to the heels. Massaging internal organs, lengthening the spine, massaging the third eye, calming the mind for a moment. And when you're ready, And we're gonna come back to a neutral tabletop. Arm balance, right arm and left leg out, right thumb to the sky, back toes down. One straight line. Chin is away from the body, looking forward. Engage your core abdominal muscles, and we're staying here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly release. Swing side to side, release tension in your wrists, and we're going to repeat on the other side. Left arm and right leg out, left thumb to the sky, back toes down. One straight line. Chin is away from the body, looking forward. Engage your core abdominal muscles. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly release. Swing side to side. And we're gonna go thread the needle. Inhale the Rama. Exhale, slide through the opening, dropping the right shoulder down. Left arm can be out in front of you or wrap around your waist. Now, beginner, you can stay here. Those who wish to put more body weight on the shoulder, extend the left leg out on your toes or off the mat. Any variation you like. Don't worry about raising the back leg if you find it challenging to balance. Be mindful for those who have shoulder injuries, surgeries, or any issue at all. One more breath, and we're going to slowly release, using the left hand to push yourself up. And repeat, thread the needle on the other side. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, slide through the opening, dropping the left shoulder down. Right arm can be out in front of you or wrapped around your waist. Now, beginner, you can stay here. Those who wish to put more body weight on the shoulder, extend the right leg out on your toes or off the mat. Or any variation you like. Now, if you find that this is challenging to balance, don't worry about raising the back leg. And if this is too much pressure on the shoulder, just slowly come out of it. One more breath, and we're going to slowly, slowly release, using the right hand to push yourself up. Now we're going to make our way to lie down on the stomach for back extension. So take your time to set up. Legs are hip width apart, top of the feet on the mat. When you press on the top of the feet, kneecaps automatically come off. Hands by your chest, forehead down. When you're ready, lift the hand, chest up, hands off, kneecaps up. Looking down to protect your neck. All the lying down on your stomach poses are to strengthen the lower back muscles, to support your spine, especially if you have back pain. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. And we're going to slowly release everything down. Extend your arms forward, coming into a Superman. Forehead down, kneecaps up. When you're ready, lift the hand, chest up, arms off, leg and thigh off, reach into opposite direction. And we're going to stay here for 5, 3, 2, 1. Slowly and gently release everything down. Coming into locust. If you can interlace the finger behind your back, go ahead. Modification, arm by your side, not touching your body. Lifting the hand, chest up, knuckles towards the heels, leg and thigh off. Looking down to protect your neck. Continue to strengthen lower back muscles to support your spine. Staying here for a couple more breaths. 1 more breath. Slowly release everything down. Coming into crocodile, arms are in T, shoulder height, legs are apart as wide as the mat. Left cheek on the mat, bending the right knee. Draw close to the right elbow. Make yourself completely flat. As we stretch out the left side of your neck and opening up the right hip. And just relax, taking a few breaths here. One more breath, and we'll transition to wing on the ground. So keep the left arm the way it is on the floor. We're gonna roll over to the side of your body. Bottom leg straight, top leg bend. Top leg can be in front or behind the straight leg. Top arm can stay on the mat or wrap around your waist. Some people can interlace the finger behind. If you like, you can use your block as a pillow. So keeping the neck and spine in one straight line. Now just be mindful of anyone who has any shoulder issues, injury, surgery, frozen shoulder, and so on, because we're putting more pressure on the left shoulder. Listen to your body always to avoid injury. If you feel tingling all the way down to your fingertips, you may be on a nerve and you will need to make some adjustments so you're not putting pressure on the nerves. And we're going to slowly roll back to the center of the mat. Retrieve the left arm. Stack your hands on top of each other. Bend both knees. You can either have chin down or forehead down. Windshield wiper. Dropping the knees from one side to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. Loosen up the lower back muscles, especially if you have back pain. So you want to do this to loosen up the muscles. Slowly, slowly, come back to center. And we're going to go into a frog. Left hand, grab hold of the left ankle. Extend the right arm out. And we're going to lift the hand chest up, thigh off, opposite arm, opposite thigh. Coming into a frog. And we're going to stay here for 5, 3, 2, 1. Slowly and gently release everything down. Repeat on the other side. Right hand, grab hold of the right ankle, left arm out. Lifting the hand chest up, opposite arm, opposite thigh. And we're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly and gently release everything down. Coming into a seal, legs are apart as wide as the mat. Spread all your fingers, come up on your forearm. Align the elbows with the shoulders, so we're not flaring the elbows up. Elbow close to your body, come up on the forearm. Shoulders are relaxed, eyes looking forward. Now for those who can push yourself all the way up to the hand level, go ahead. If this is too intensive for you, please come back down on the forearm. You listen to your body always. This is a very extreme back bend. One more breath, and we're going to slowly release everything down. Coming into crocodile, arms out in T, right cheek on your mat, bending the left knee. Draw close to the left elbow. Make yourself completely flat. As we stretch out the right side of your neck and opening up the left hip. One more breath, and we're going to transition to wing on the ground. Wing on the ground is a yin pose. Keep the right arm the way it is on the floor. Roll over to the side of your body. Bottom leg straight, top leg bend. Top leg can be in front or behind the straight leg. Top hand can stay on the mat. Wrap around your waist or interlace the finger behind. Or top hand, grab a hold of the top ankle. Your choice. I'm using my block as a pillow to elevate my head so that the neck and my spine are in one straight line. So I have my top hand, grab a hold of the top ankle for more intensive stretch on the right shoulder. So I'm putting more body weight on the right shoulder. If this is too much for you, please slowly come out of it. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly and gently release everything down and remove your block if you have a block. Now we're going to get ready to come up. So we're going to go into a child pose. Child pose is the counter pose for back extension. So this child pose, we're gonna do knees apart, big toes to touch, staying the hip down onto the heels, walking the fingers forward, elbows off the mat, shoulders relax, forehead down. Try to sit back as much as you can. If you have very tight ankle or hip joints, you can rest the forehead on stack hands, stack fists, or on your block. Once again, we're massaging internal organs, lengthening the spine, opening up hip joints, ankle joints. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly release, meet you in down dog. Spread all your fingers, tuck your toes, lift your hips high, high up. Coming into a down dog. Upside down letter V. Shifting half of the weight towards the legs to minimize impact on the wrist. Feel free to walk the dog out by alternating bending your knees. Like mountain climbing. Now we're going to inhale to come up on your tippy toes, stretching out the toes. Exhale to lower the heel back down. One more time. Inhale up on toes. Exhale down. Inhale, come forward to plank. Wrist underneath the shoulder, toes underneath the heels. Exhale to down dog. Again, inhale, come forward to plank. Not sticking the butt up, not sagging. Exhale to down dog. Slowly walk forward towards the hands, coming into a forward bend. All 10 toes facing in front, legs are hip width. If you can touch the mat, touch the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, go on to opposite elbows or behind the legs. Let your stomach rest on your thighs. We're lengthening the spine here. Stretching our lower back muscles. Hip joint, hamstring. Let the blood go the other way for a moment. Gently shake yes with the head. Gently shake no with the head. Just be mindful that head is below heart, so if you don't feel good about this, you need to slowly come out of it. Now we're going to get ready to come up, hands on waist for support. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale to slowly, slowly rise up to standing. Let your blood pressure get adjusted. After forward bend, back bend to counter. Interlace the finger behind, neck goes down and away from you. Shoulders and hips are level. We're not pushing the hip forward. Feel the pinch in your shoulder blades. Opening up lung, heart, chest. Improving your posture. Stimulating thyroid gland. By lifting chin up and head back. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Shake it out. And we're going to go and do a few rounds of sun salutation. So when you're ready, top of the mat. Big toes to touch. Align the edge of your feet to the edge of your mat. So listen to your body always. Inhale your arms up. Palm touch. Back bend. Exhale. Forward bend. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Hands on shin. Eyes looking forward. Exhale, hands on mat. Stepping back into a plank. Shifting the weight forward. Beginners can drop your knees. Tuck your elbow by your side and down. Inhale, cobra is modification. Arm up dog. Shoulders relax. Eyes looking up. Exhale. You can fall back on the knees. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips high, high up. Coming into a down dog. We're staying here for 5 breaths. Spread all your fingers. Middle index finger facing forward. Separate your feet. 2 fists apart, not too wide, not too narrow. Release the head down. Eyes are looking at your toes, knees or belly button. Now we look between the hands. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Slightly bend the knees. Inhale, your arms all the way up. Palm touch. Back bend. And then I'm down by the side. Into a mountain pose. Tall and strong in mountain. We're going to continue. Inhale your arms up, elbows and lift, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale, hands on mat. Step a hop back into a plank. Shifting the weight forward. Chaturanga is all one breath. Immediately slide up to up dog or cobra. Exhale to down dog. Staying here for 5 breaths. Shoulders are external rotation. Elbows are internal rotation. Eye of the elbow facing each other. Looking at your toes. Now we look between the hands, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Slightly bend the knees. Inhale your arms all the way up. Palm touch, back bend. And then I'm down by the side. Into a mountain pose. One last round. Inhale your arms up, upper salute, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale, hands on mat. Step or hop back into a plank. Shifting the weight forward. Lower down. Don't flop down. Go with your breath. And we're in up dog. Down dog. Shifting half of the weight towards the legs to minimize impact on the wrist. Release the head down. Eyes are looking at your toes, knees or belly button. Upside down, let it be. One more breath. Look between the hands. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Slightly bend the knees. Inhale your arms all the way up. Palm touch, back bend. And then I'm down by your side. Into mountain pose. So we're in mountain pose here. Arms by your side, palm facing forward. Shoulders are relaxed. Don't lock your knees. Feel free to drift forward, backwards, side to side. Make a fist. Inhale, shoulders up to your ears. Make it tight, tight, tight. Sign it out to release. Again, inhale your shoulders up. A lot of tension here. Exhale, let it go. 2 more times. Inhale your shoulders up. Tight, tight, tight. One last one. Inhale your shoulders up. Exhale, let it go. Shake it out. And we're going to come to a couple of balance pose. So my left is your right. Heel down first. Spread the toes. Grab the mat. Sing the big toe down. Shift the weight to a standing leg. We're going to go into the tree pose. This knee out. Toe down. Calf. Fly. Half lotus. Hook behind. Anywhere but the knee joints. Bring your hands to heart center. Take an inhale first. Exhale. Rise up. Lengthen your spine. Roll your tree. Inhale. Exhale. Open up the branches. Shoulders relax down from the ears. Eyes looking at a focal point that doesn't move. Either on the floor or at the horizon. Tall and strong like a tree. And we're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the hands together. 2, release the other side. Shift the weight to a standing leg. Heel down first. Spread the toes. Grab the mat. Sing the big toe down. And then we're going to turn the other knee out to the side. Toe down, calf. Fly, half lotus, hook behind, anywhere but the knee joints. Bring your hands to heart center. Take an inhale first. Exhale, rise up, roll your tree, lengthen your spine. Inhale, exhale, open up the branches. Shoulders relax down from the ears. Eye looking down on the floor or at the horizon. Looking at something that doesn't move, that will help you with balancing. Engage your core abdominal muscles. And we'll slowly bring the hands together. 2, release. Very good. Shake it out. Coming into eagle. So we're going to shift the weight to the right leg. My left is your right. Inhale your arms up. We're going to go right and the left. Big cut. Love yourself. Now you can stay here. If you can go into eagle arm, lock the elbows. Back of the hands together. Bottom hand come over. Grab a hold of the thumb. You end up with the thumb facing your nose. Lift the elbows up and away from the body, form an L shape, bring the other leg around, toe down, floating or wrapped around the standing leg. Take an inhale first, exhale, sit. Inhale, exhale, elbows to knee, release the head down, squeezing everything into the center line, coming into sleeping eagle. And we're gonna stay here for 3, 2, 1, slowly, slowly, come back up and down by your side, shake it out, the other side. And we're going to shift away to the standing leg first. So if you want to set up the bottom leg, we're just going to bring this leg around, toe down, floating or wrap around the standing leg. Inhale the arms up. And we're going to wrap the other arm on top, big hug. So beginner, you can stay here. Those who can lock the elbows, grab a hold of the thumb, coming into eagle arm. Inhale first, exhale, sit. Inhale, exhale, elbows to knee, coming into sleeping eagle, squeezing everything into the center line, where you feel yoga poses that work so many major muscles and joints, and eagle is one of them. Staying here for 3, 2, 1, slowly, slowly, come back up and down by your side, shake it out, and we're going to come back to seated. Take your time to come sit down, straighten out the legs, get the flesh apart out from your butts, and now we're in the start pose. Point your toes up to the ceiling, hands by your side, sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders relaxed down from your ears, eyes looking forward. And we're going to point and flex the feet. Pumping blood back to your heart, ankle exercise. Strengthening the ankle joints so it's not so easy to slip and fall and twist your ankle. And one up, one down. Increase flexibility, mobility, reduce swellness in your joint. Circle. Go the other way. Slowly come back to center. Point your toes up to the ceiling. We're going to inhale the arms up to lengthen spine. Exhale, hinge forward, leading with the chest. Grow longer. Holding on to any part of the legs, the feet, or release the hands on either side. So feel free to use your yoga strap to help you get into the alignment. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Neck is long, spine is straight. Couple of breaths here. Slightly bend the knees if needed, if you have tight hamstring. And we're going to slowly, slowly come back up. Coming into a seated twist. So I'm bending my left knee, doesn't matter which one. Bring it across this straight leg, opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw it close to your body. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine or wrap around your waist. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder, looking at the back. Turning the neck as well. So all twisting position helps you to digest and detox. And stretching our lower back muscles. One more breath. And we're going to slowly bring the body to the opposite side. Bow down, counter twist, bending the elbows, more room to come down. As we stretch our lower back and oblique, the side of your body. Slowly, slowly coming back up. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. And we're going to repeat seated twist on the other side. So bring the belly on the outside of straight leg. So beginner, you can stay here. Those who can bend the bottom leg, go ahead. If this is too tight, straighten out the bottom leg. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw it close to the bottom. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine or wrap around your waist. Front arm can be stop sign hand, prayer hands. Any variation you like. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder, looking at the back, turning the neck as well. And we're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the body to the opposite side. Bow down, counter twist. Bending the elbows, more room to come down as we stretch our lower back and oblique the side of your body. One more breath and slowly, slowly pushing yourself back up. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Bring the sole of your feet together. Wrap your hands around the ankle. Sitting up nice and tall, rocking side to side, finding your sitting bones. Fly like a butterfly, flap about 10 times, opening up hip joint. Draw the heel close to you, grab a hold of the big toe of the entire feet. Inhale to lengthen the spine, exhale, we hinge forward, leading with the chest. Bring the elbows on the outside of the shin. Neck is long, spine is straight, chin is away from the body. Opening up the hip joints, stretching out inner thighs. Not dropping the head or rounding the back or become a hunchback. With every exhale breath, try to bring the body a little bit closer to the floor. And slowly, slowly come back up. And we're going to windshield wiper a few times. So bend both knees, hands behind the back, fingers pointing the same way as your feet. And we're going to windshield wiper a few times. Release any tension that you may have. Slowly, slowly come back to center. So coming back to a comfortable, easy seated position. So we've come to the end of the practice. So bring your hands to heart center, taking down 3 final closing breaths. Inhale to bring the arms forward. Exhale to open up nice and slow, gathering energy from each other. Inhale your arms up above the head, palm touch. Exhale down, sending the energy back to you. Again, inhale, arms forward. Exhale to open. Inhale your arms up above the head, palm touch. Exhale down. One last one. Inhale your arms forward. Exhale to open. Feel the tingling and warm in your palms. Inhale your arms all the way up, palm touch. Exhale down. To close the practice, we'll bring the thumb to the third eye or in front of your heart. Thank you very much for joining us, sharing your energy with all of us, and letting me guide you through this practice. Always my pleasure. Namaste.